What's up, everybody? Take two. Hello, everybody. It's your boy Rob, and apparently that was corny. No, apparently I'm an asshole. That's how the intro's supposed to. I was trying something different. Sorry. What's up, you goons and goblins? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rob, and apparently I'm an asshole and don't know how to do intros better than this. Mustache. This is what we do here. We get on Reddit, read them at the assholes, judge people if they're the assholes, then I throw some dope-ass graphics on it. That's another thing. They're not doing what I do, and I do this for you. Because you might sing a stupid song. Yeah, I suspect people are going to unsubscribe after that one. Am I the asshole for speaking Japanese to a guy who said he could? What? I'm 22. I'm a dude. I lived in Tokyo, Akasaka, if we want to be exact. We don't need to be. For the first 10 years of my life. My parents aren't from here. My dad is American and my mom is Irish, but I was born there. I didn't go to an international school. I speak Japanese along with English. When I was 10, we moved to the U.S. and I liked it. But then when I was 16, we moved to Ireland and I've been here ever since. Now that the backstory is out of the way, I'll be quick, hopefully. Recently, I started seeing this girl who's also 22 now. I don't know why they have to throw their ages in the thing. It really doesn't matter. We've made it official since she's met my family and I've met her family. Except for one person, her brother, who's 19. Until 3 days ago, I was at her place and her brother comes over to drop something off for her parents and I get to meet him. Instantly, he says, "Oh, I heard you lived in Japan for a while. That's so cool. I've wanted to live there since forever. I actually speak Japanese." I instantly got really excited. I mean, the only other people I've known outside of Japan that can speak the language are my parents and this one guy in the US. So I start speaking to him in it, just asking him what interests him about the country, and he kind of gets awkward and then leaves. He says I embarrassed him and that he won't speak to me unless I apologize to him. My girlfriend and her parents don't think I did anything wrong, but I don't know why I feel really bad about it. Maybe I should have actually made sure he spoke the language, but I was just so excited. But that's why I'm here. I want an outside person's view. I've felt bad for 3 days, so I want to ask, am I the asshole? First of all, it's really bright. I'm next to the window. I don't know if you can see out downtown LA. Anyways, you're not the asshole, bro. You called somebody out. You didn't call them out, but they faked the funk on that one. That was their fault. They shouldn't have did that. Like, "Oh yeah, I speak Japanese too." Yeah, bro. Nah. Like, "Oh shoot, I'm excited. Hey, you speak Japanese?" He did not have to say that. Stop faking the funk for conversation. I speak 5.5 languages. No bullshit. English, Spanish, Russian, Turkish, German. A little bit of Japanese. I mean, I can understand Japanese. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to go around telling somebody I speak that shit because you never know. Look at me. First of all, you would never guess I spoke fluent Russian or Turkish or anything like that. You say something to somebody, this dude might look like Filipino, but they speak fluent Norwegian. You never know. He played himself. You're not the asshole. And then apologize for what? You know what you should do? I got it. Apologize to him in fluent Japanese and say, "Look, I'm sorry." Matter of fact, call him out because he don't know that shit. He don't know what the fuck he's saying. Say, "Look, I'm sorry. You played yourself." And then bow when you do it. Like, do all the traditional stereotypical Japanese bullshit and just be like, "Oh." Like, do that to him. Make him feel really bad. And then when they be like, "What did you just say?" Be like, "Look, I apologized." Have him tell you. Also, why are you faking the funk in front of your sister? The brother. Like, you were just at your girl's house, and her brother comes over. "Konnichiwa, bitches." He didn't have to do all that. So it's his fault. Tell him to fuck up in Japanese. You find the most offensive, you live there, so you know all the most offensive things to say. Say those things to this dude, you know? And then end the conversation with, "Oh, Godzilla. I'm sorry to all my Japanese people out there," which is probably like 3. "Oh shit, you from Ireland? I eat potatoes." What the fuck? Why would you even go there if you don't even know anything? Like, stupid. That was stupid. Actually, I would have fun with this, bro. Anyways, not the asshole. Am I the asshole for not sharing my lotto winnings? Am I the asshole? First time poster, and the story might be long, so be kind. Damn it. Long stories are my Achilles heel. And my partner recently won a life-changing amount of money playing the lotto. When we got the news, we didn't tell anyone. We made an appointment with the solicitor and financial planner to check out the legality, taxes, etc., and to make a smart plan with the money so we don't just waste it. That's very smart. Partner and I were in agreement that my mother, who's a widow, and his parents were going to get some money. I don't have any siblings, but my husband comes from a larger family. He has 3 siblings he's extremely close with, and 2 that he could not care less about due to the way that they treat us. 1 week after the winnings were given to us, and we had a plan in the place, we decided to ask said family members over to our house to inform them. We agreed each family member would have 3 debts paid out, house to a certain value purchase, and a lump sum of cash. This was going to my mom, partner's parents, my partner's parents, and all siblings. We set the time and place and let everyone know. Unfortunately, the 2 siblings we don't get along with didn't bother to respond to the message we sent and told the in-laws they had no interest in coming to our house for some stupid family get-along party. At the end of the lunch, the in-laws asked what about the other 2 who didn't come. I was about to speak when my partner clearly said, all were invited. They didn't respond to us. From what they told you, I think we will rethink our offer and give nothing. If they can't spare 2 hours of their time and give nothing but attitude, then why should we help? The in-laws flipped it. Yelled directly at me and called me selfish and said this was all my doing. If I don't give the other 2 any money, then they don't need it either. We ended the convo there on the note of not a worry, no money for you and the other 2 siblings, no problems at all. We asked them to leave us as we couldn't be bothered fighting with them. We didn't have to share any of the winnings. I thought we were fair in what we were doing. We have now had non-stop texts and calls from the in-laws and the 2 siblings that didn't show, saying how hard we are by taking away their future. The other siblings are with us, but still think if the in-laws say sorry for their behavior, we should still help them. So I'm another asshole for not giving the other 2 siblings our lottery winnings when they didn't even want anything to do with us. This one's easy. I'm gonna make this short. Fuck them. They didn't play lotto. What's the phrase? They weren't shooting with you when you were in the gym. And you offered. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. I know a lot of people who just went on with their lives and then pretended like everything was hunky-dory. Y'all did the smartest thing possible. And you were like, you know what? The family's gonna, the husband's close to the family. Let me help out my family members. Let me help them out with some debts. And let me spread this out evenly. Y'all must have hit a really good sum. But for them to come at you and be like, and you're like, you know what? These other 2 that don't really get along with us, hey, what's up? Listen. And I'm not gonna tell you over a fucking text. Hey, come through. We're having a little family get together. We would like to speak to you guys.
Fuck that shit, bro. I'm not going over there, bro. I'm not going over there. I don't want to talk to them, bro. Fuck, I need to be over there for. Fuck this family gathering bullshit.
And that's how you fuck yourself up. You just never know. And they was gonna offer you some bling bling. Every time I want it, bling bling. And then here you go, be like, nah, fuck that. I ain't going. And then when you hear,
hey, they was gonna give us money. Hey, fuck y'all for leaving us out.
No. And the in-laws who were like,
well, if you're not gonna give them money, then I don't want it either.
Yo, for real, y'all are stupid. Never bite the horse that feeds you. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Gift horse in the mouth. Don't bite the hand of the horse that... Don't put the hoof... Stupid. They're stupid. If the few that want to be around, you give them money, you dip. Here's another thing about family. I said I was going to make this short, but I can't. Another thing about family. It's like, you can get along with who you get along with. And that's cool. Because you didn't ask to be born in a certain family. You didn't ask to, be treated the way you are if you're treated unfairly. And so you're the only one that's going to live your life past a certain point. Now, it's up to you to have that guilt or regret or anything like that for not being close to certain members of your family. But it's a two-way street. So if you decide to move on with your life, you end up getting married to somebody, blah, 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 and your mom's a widow, you're going to give your mom some money. Props. And then your husband is like, hey, I want to give my family some money. There's two of them that don't really rock with us, but you know what? Let's give them some bread too, because I want to keep it fair. Props. But at the end of the day, if nobody showed up, and I'll even go even a step further and say, if you decided not to give your family anything, some people might be like, that's fucked up. Yeah, it's not. You don't have to. You don't have to. If your husband was like, I don't want to give anybody any money, maybe your mom, but the rest of my family is all well off and they can do for themselves, and they didn't put it on this. That's your prerogative too. You don't owe anyone shit. You don't. You owe your current family. And yeah, sure, your parents have some stake in that. I'm gonna get some flack for this, but I want people to go in the comments, fight me. All I'm saying is, like, you don't owe anyone anything, but it's nice of you to give back, okay? Because what's to say, like, I don't know the sum. You guys didn't say the sum, which is very smart too. You didn't say what you're gonna get. Also after taxes. Let's just say you got a cool $1 million. Nowadays, that ain't shit. Let's just say after tax, you got a cool $1 million and a little bit of change. And you and your husband, you didn't say anything about you having kids. What if you wanted to raise kids? That's the $1 million gone. And then I bet you those people will still be like,
hey, I'm texting you because I want some of the money that I didn't put in on, and I know I hated you for a while, but you know what, I like you a little bit unless you don't give me any money.
Yeah, but this $1 million is for, a couple of cars and a house and stuff like that, or I want to prep for a baby or some shit like that. Fuck that. You don't owe them shit. Change your number, move. You got the bread. Fly, you fools. Get out of there. Fuck these people. Next. Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend my aunt thinks she looks pregnant? Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend my aunt thinks she looks pregnant? Last night, I told my girlfriend that my aunt messaged me on Facebook saying my girlfriend is pregnant, and she started congratulating us. I haven't talked to this aunt in years. She's crazy and unstable. I shared this with my girlfriend because I thought it was funny and ridiculous. I told her that, and she started crying and asked me if she looks fat. I got upset because she started asking me all these questions, like if I don't like her body and why would I even tell her that in the first place. I explained to her I don't want to hide things from her. She's been sad all day and I feel bad. Am I the asshole for sharing what my aunt said about her? I made the mistake of looking at the comments, and there's always, you're an asshole. You're definitely the asshole. I don't know. I mean, if you are, it's not a, like, it's like a little pucker of an asshole. You're not an asshole, though. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a dude, but I'm just saying all the comments are from women saying you're an asshole. You're an asshole. You should never tell a woman. So, shit. It's a weird thing. Okay, you did say your aunt's crazy, so then why share it? But then you didn't say it like, you haven't talked to this aunt in years and she's crazy and unstable. That's subjective. But then also, you shared it with your girlfriend because you thought it was funny and ridiculous. Yo, my crazy ass aunt said you're pregnant, and she's like, oh, congratulations. I'm like, what the fuck? And then you go,
am I fat?
Okay, you know what? I got my verdict. You're not an asshole. For telling her. That's what everybody's saying. You shouldn't have told her. You should know and blah, blah. So let's flip the roles a little bit. If the girl was like,
my dad said you're gaining weight and you look chubby. I think that's ridiculous.
You gotta eat that shit. You're like,
what, man? She calling me fat? I gotta go to the gym. And da-da-da-da.
Like, come on, man. Like, the behavior should be accepted on both sides. And then it's like,
oh, who are you getting the message from?
My aunt. She's just congratulating us for something.
For what?
Oh, nothing.
What? I want to know.
She said she thinks you're pregnant.
Why? Because I'm fat?
No, you're not fat. She's just crazy.
Oh, okay.
Whatever happened to two people being adults? If I share something with you, like, okay, you guys are in your late 20s, early 30s. Grow the fuck up. I don't think you're the asshole. I think I'm gonna do one better. I think the commenters on the Reddit thread for this one are assholes. Fight me. Come into my comments and say some shit about it. It's really stupid. It's stupid. I'm tired of coddling dumbass behavior. Like,
am I fat?
Lady, it is subjective. I am sorry.
Do I look fat?
I don't know. How do you feel? None of these answers are readily accepted by society. Fuck out of here. Like, we gotta hear this shit all the time. Hey, man, you got big, bro. Hey, you been eating? And I gotta hit the gym. If you feel like you look fat, then you go to the gym. Don't put this on somebody else, because then that's basically like, oh, you're not fat, my lady. And then gain a bunch of pounds, and then he has to continuously say that, or else he's an asshole. That's really stupid. Because it's dumb. It's coddling. Disagree with me on this one. I'm an asshole. I said that in the very beginning of the show. So, whatever. But I honestly, in this situation, I don't think I'm wrong. I never think I'm wrong. But it's really dumb. Like,
Do you think I look fat?
I just told you my crazy ass aunt was saying some shit. You know, she was basically like, "Oh, congratulations, I think you." What? You didn't even. She didn't even say. Does she think I look fat? You can be like, I don't know what the fuck she thinks. She's crazy. You went to him. You're basically putting it on.
Why did you tell me that?
And then everybody's like, you know, you're an asshole for telling her. But then if you omit some shit, if you look at her Facebook, you start laughing.
What are you doing? What do you look at?
And then you go, oh, it's nothing.
You didn't tell me. Why are you hiding things?
Like, it's really stupid. This is stupid. I personally don't think you're the asshole. I don't. Everybody else in these comments, I don't normally read the comments. Because I want to come up with my own idea of what the fuck is going on. Every single person here says you're the asshole.
Enjoy the couch. It's like camping. How are you thinking that your girlfriend's gonna find it remotely funny?
Come on, man. Come on, man. We all need to grow up. This whole princess mentality, this whole prince mentality, you know, when you raise your kids to have no accountability or no responsibility for their own actions and feelings, then you're raising a bunch of entitled fuckheads who get mad at somebody over whether they look fat or not. And I honestly, in a lot of cultures, having a little weight on you is a compliment, means you're eating well, means you're doing well. If you personally can't find out for yourself if you look fat or not, and you have to ask somebody else if they think you look fat, then that's an insecurity thing. Then that's something with self-worth, and that's something with a little bit of laziness. Get the fuck out there and go to the gym. I gained weight over the pandemic, you know, my divorce, whatever. I gained weight. If somebody said, hey, look, I just saw all my family recently, and majority of them was like, hey, bro, you've been eating, touching my stomach and everything like that. All right, cool. I'm sarcastic and I got jokes back, but there's a lot of people who aren't like that. So at the end of the day, I could be like, if I had a problem with it, I would hit the fucking gym. I have a little bit of a problem with it, but it's my fucking problem because I've been eating. At the end of the day, I'm not going to go to my people and be like, yo,
You think I look fat? What's wrong with you? How dare you? Blah, blah, blah.
shut the fuck up. You're not the asshole, bro. I think there's nothing you could possibly say to her, though, because if you tell her she's being insecure, you're wrong. If you tell her...
Well, I think you gained weight. You know, in all honesty, I think you have gained a little bit of weight. But so have I. Maybe we can go to the gym.
You think I look fat?
you know, I think the only thing fat here is the level of toxicity. Are y'all married? No. Dip. Well, that's the way the cookie... No, that's not mine. We're going to do something different for this outro. Yeah, of course, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more updates when I'm doing this shit, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for now. I'm going to switch it up later on, and I got some cool plans. I still need more subscribers. I got to make that 100. I know it sounds like it's not a lot. Why can't I get 100? But I'm not going to cheat my way to do this. Trust me, I could do what other people are doing. I ain't going to do that. What I will do is I'm going to start getting away from Reddit here and there. And I'm going to tell you guys to send in your own Am I the Assholes? They're going to be really good. Hopefully. They're going to be really good. Make them good. And I'll put them on the show. Also, just, you know, I know your name will come up, but we're going to keep everything anonymous. So I can either make up a name for you, or you can just make one up. Make a thread if you need to. Try not to make it too long, but make it really interesting. And let's go from there. So, twitter.com/asshole am I the. See what I did there? I'm really, you know what I'm saying? It's all up in here. Shout outs to On 12. I like this hat a lot. Looks good, right? Go ahead and stick that in your pipe and smoke it.